Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Joe Barber. On my way to work. Today is the October 11th and it's 10 o'clock. So our barbershop opens at 10. We have been enrolling students into our program and we're excited. We're supposed to start on the 17th. I think that's our first day of class and I'm very excited. The reason I'm jumping online right now is because there was something going on in my brain that I felt like I needed to share, that I think it would benefit some people, some specific people, but some people. And that's being able to control your reaction to everything. Because you don't have to react to everything. A lot of us were trained and conditioned to be that way. When you get sad, you react. When you get angry, you react. When you're happy, you react. And you make decisions based on those feelings. And I'm not saying not to process the feelings and turn into a robot, but I am saying if you want to be at peace, I feel like that is the most important thing to experience in your life, is experiencing the sense of peace and calmness. Because you can be happy for a lot of things. You can be sad for a lot of things. You can get mad and angry for anything. And then you make a decision that will definitely alter your life. And what I have done, my experience is, I was that kind of guy where I would react to a lot of things. Example is like I'm playing basketball. My ball goes over the fence. I got to jump over the fence and, you get frustrated, your shot's not going in, and then you have to jump over the fence. So that happened to me. And the thought that went through my head is like, I wanted to kick the ball because I'm like, dang it. But when that thought comes into my head, I block it. And I'm like, where is that gonna get you, Joe? What is that gonna do for you? Nothing. It's not gonna do anything. So it's blocking them and getting away from that train of thought. And think of something positive. Think of something that you're grateful for. That's what I've been training myself to do. Every time I have those kind of bad thoughts that, someone cuts me off, someone throws me the finger, someone, whatever negative that happens around me, I can't control them. I can control me. I can control how I feel, how I respond. I don't want to give my power to them, because that's what ends up happening is you give them power. You give them the authority to control how you respond and how you feel. So we were never taught that. So now I'm telling you, hopefully this reaches the right people where you don't have to react to everything. You got your girl mad and she's yelling at you and she's just having a bad day and she's taking it out on you. Instead of reacting, you stay calm and you listen to what she has to say, and you just stay calm and say, okay, well, I'll respond to you when I'm ready. Let me process how I feel. And if they're not mature enough to understand that, then yeah, man, y'all gonna have to figure that out. But do not react. Do not react. It's the same thing with people. A lot of us are broken out here, and we've never been taught how to handle ourselves, how to love ourselves, how to just move forward without having to react to everything that happens in our lives. And I think that is a key factor in the longevity of life, because when you're at peace, you do want to live longer. But when you're unhappy, you don't want to. You're like, man, I don't care, and you just make bad decisions, bad choices. They affect you, the ones you love, and so on and so forth. And you'll dig yourself into a hole that you probably won't be able to get out by yourself. I'm not saying that God doesn't, have miracles for us, but what I'm saying is that's a lot of self-inflicted pain that we can definitely try to keep it out of our lives. But I can attest to, sometimes those bad things need to happen in order for you to wake up and be like, man, I don't want to live my life like this. I want to be happy. I want to experience peace. I want to experience just living life righteous. And I feel like a lot of people need that, to understand that that's possible. That is very possible. but you have to cut out a lot of things in your life. You have to eat healthy. You have to cut out some bad music, cut out bad TV shows, cut out bad friends, toxic friends, all that stuff. And it gets lonely, but you have to understand that you have to be your own best friend. You know, if anything, talk to God more and figure out what your purpose is on this earth and why you're here. And when you're driven and you have vision, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. It's just a beautiful feeling. No matter when the bad stuff comes, man, like, you know, bills and you don't have enough money, you don't have this, you don't have that. You got to just say, you know what, man, God's going to provide a way and I'm going to keep pushing forward. And things may happen and you're going to have to, okay, man, I have to take that L. I have to take that L. And those are lessons that you're learning. So you don't want to repeat those same lessons, and you're growing. There's growth happening. And so that's the message for today. Controlling your thoughts, controlling your reaction. Everything doesn't need a reaction. You know, if somebody's having a bad day, they're looking to take it out on you. They want you to be an opposition so they can take their frustration out on you. Don't engage with that, man. Let that stuff go. You know, if I told you that you're going to be a millionaire, are you going to stop doing what you're doing to worry about what this guy, why he cut you off, or why he threw you the finger, or why he's cussing at you, or why you're going to be like, man, I got places to go. I got things to see. I am not going to stop doing what I'm doing and mess up my life for this person. And you're worth more than that. You know, we are all worth more than that. Because if someone said, I'm going to give you $1 million, but you can't wake up tomorrow, guess what you're going to do? You're going to say, nah, bro, I'll figure it out. I'll do something else. And if someone says, yeah, I'll give you $1 million, but your mom can't wake up tomorrow. No, bro, you're not going to take that. You're going to be like, nah, I love my mom, you know, so I'm not going to give that up for $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that we have to teach ourselves. And when we have to unlearn a lot of the things that we were taught growing up, you know, and as crazy as that sounds, I've been doing that. I've been unlearning a lot of things, and I've been like figuring out what does make me happy. What do I want out of life? And I focus on them, and I manifest, and I study, and like I said, there's a lot of things that I've cut out of my diet, not just physically, like not just food. I'm talking about music, television, things like that. Because I'm like, man, I'm trying to grow. I want to live a good life. I want to live a happy and peaceful life, a life of abundance. And that doesn't necessarily mean just finances. Like, yes, man, I want to become a millionaire, but not for the fact of saying that I'm one or to live this lavish lifestyle. I just don't want to look at my bank account when I'm paying bills or when I'm going to do something. I want to have control over my life. You know, this is the game that we were born into, with the dollar being so controlling, and we're all slaves to the dollar. And there's another perception of it that you have to understand. How you perceive it and how you move after you learn, it separates you from a lot of people. You know, you're no longer a zombie just slaving away for the dollar. You have other ways of making it happen. And I promise you, it's very beneficial. You just have to believe, and you have to believe in yourself. You have to love yourself. And I promise you, the changes you'll see, very, very, very fulfilling. Some people are not going to understand. Some people are not going to want you to do better than them. But let that be your motivation. Let that be your motivation. I promise you, man, it'll be worth it. All right, man, y'all stay blessed and y'all stay faded.